Welcome back. In the last episode we made, what did we make? We made some iron pipes and iron or steel beams and steel pipes. That was what we made in the last one. Plus we upgraded a lot of stuff though in this hub over here, which means that today we can actually make a blueprinter and we can start making hypertubes. So that is the plan for today. The question is, where do I want my blueprinter? That is my question. Should I have it here, maybe in between here? But here I do want a walkway, and I want kind of a cool entrance into this place. Yeah, I should probably have the blueprinter in here somewhere. I can have the blueprinter. No. Yeah, let's make it on this place though. Yeah, let's do that. We can probably finish off this as well, and let's build the corner here. Let's do that first. Steel beams and cables. Cables and steel beams. Cool. Then I'm going to finish off, or at least make this a little bit more pretty. Gonna soup it. Cool, and over here as well. So let's see, we're coming here. 4 meter, let's do a 2 meter here. Let's do a 2 meter. Okay, it's gonna go there. Can be a little bit sandy because this is like sandy environment from before. Stairway is going down here, so it should probably go down here as well. Is this a 2? Yes, it is. So if I build this like this, then it's equal. Cool. It's a little bit sand here, but that's okay. That means that this one can have this a little bit more. In this direction. Then I can probably have the blueprinter here though. How big is the blueprinter? It's pretty big. Yeah, we can have it here. Cool, let's go up here though so we can see where we should put it. Cool, so let's see here. Special blueprint. I should have it here somewhere. Can have it like this, maybe. Let's go down and see then. That's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have it here. Looks like it's kind of floating in the air though. Yeah, anyways, we're just gonna close our eyes and pretend that we cannot see that. Let's see here, so what I do also got. Before we do have, before we get the flying stuff, we can add those towers here. Probably want one in the middle. Reason why is because then we can climb up here and then we have a little bit better view. Let's test out our sword on this one. Cool. So the plan now is that we want to make some of this. First thing I'm going to try out is to try let's see here, Hypertube entrance. I think I want to make kind of like a station, Hypertube station, where I can speed up my speeds and stuff and then go out in the Hypertube. Then I want to be able to go in different locations. So yeah, to begin with we want this one, the Hypertube entrance. Let's have this over here then. This is gonna be the entrance. What color do I want on it? What color do I want on my Hypertube? Maybe I do want white. White and red maybe. Oh, now everything got white and red. Wow. Everything got suddenly white and red. Yeah, that's actually okay though. That's okay, it can be white and red. Fix it factory swatch, okay. That is why. Apply to all buildings by default. And this one is for space elevator and project assembly by default. Apply to fixed foundations by default. So this one is okay. Apply to all concrete and coated walls. And this is pipe by default. Cool, we can fix that later on. Cool, but anyways, we do have the Hypertube here. We do want a branch. We need copper sheets. And we do need the new stuff. That is only for the branch though. And the entrance. Okay, we need to make some of the new stuff though. We also need the copper sheets. Cool. So you do want this branch here. What if I want to... Because I want this one to go over here though. Let's say this one is here. And I want the Hypertube to go around here. Like that, and here. Why did it change color now? And I want more entrances coming over here. Yeah, I think I need even more though. One, two, three, four. And I want this to come here again. And here I would like the same as this one, because I want this to connect. If I do like this then and build it like this. That is strange. Why do I only have tube in one direction? Ooh, I can do like this though. That is possible. So what is this? If this is going here... It is still not possible to have it the other way though. That is weird. Okay, let's do like this then. Okay, so he is, this one is trying to be cool. What I can do then? The Hypertube I probably wanted to curve. Something like this then. It's super ugly, but anyways, it might work. Can I test it here? No, probably not. It's absolutely not pretty, but anyways, might work. I can actually do it differently though. I can remove this. And then we can take away this one. And we can have it out here instead. Let's say this is the entrance then. And then we have this one here. And coming over here. Something like that. Cool. There we have it, I think. Then we need to fix the electric here. Probably want that to be hidden as well. Okay. On the other side. Something like this, and then we remove this one. Like that. Then can I have this one in a nice way? That is possible. Ooh, I cannot place it there. Why? I want to place it in the middle. That's a bummer. I wanted to hide it inside of this, but I'm not allowed to do that. Okay, we need to do it differently then. Then we need to make these ones then. Not that pretty either, but we can make a sign out of this maybe. Maybe we can make a sign out of this. Because later we do get like this, I can unlock it now, and we can take a look. We get like this billboard thingies. if I got enough tickets though, that's another thing. Probably not got enough tickets. These ones. Yeah, I need 10. I need 10 tickets first, and then I will probably not be able to make them either, because I need this, probably need those thingies, these ones. We can fix that later on. Now it can be like this. Let's see here. And this one needs one as well. Yeah, we will figure something out. Can I test it? No? Okay, let's test it somewhere then. New category. Hypertubes. What should be the logo? Maybe we should have this one then. Or we can make, let's say we call this for transport. Then we add a subcategory. And this subcategory we call Hypertubes. Can I edit this one? This thing here, I don't remember how to use it. Cancel, edit, and the file. Okay. Okay, so what should we call this then? Hypertube loop 1. Fast speed loop. Something like that. Start of Hypertube that makes you get speed before entering tubes or something. Select icon. Should probably have this one here then. Is it yeah, that's cool. Save blueprint. Blueprint is saved. Cool. Let's test it out then. Where can we test it out? Where should I have the Hypertube station? Because I need to make myself a Hypertube station now. That should probably be here somewhere. I feel like I should have a place with some view though. Maybe the Hypertube station should go out on a branch out here. Yeah, I think so. But I do want that to be fixed to the grid though. That should be fixed to the grid. This needs to be a little bit higher. A little bit higher. And a little bit higher. Something like this. I don't know how I should make this pretty though, but anyways, I can make it prettier later on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool, so then we're going to blueprints and transport and this Hypertube thingy over here. Let's see, I should probably build like this tower as well. We wanted to start out here, at least for coming over to the power plant over there. Yeah, probably want this one to be here. Shoot myself into death though. But yeah, we can put one here. We can bring it down to the ground here. Let's see if we want some power going over this direction. In that one. Why is this one red? Yeah, we don't have. We need to pull this one over there. It should be complete. We'll need to fix that as well. This is going over here. Open like this then. Ooh. Why? Can I go up again? No. That's cool. It we can enter it at least. This doesn't work. Why doesn't that work? We need to remove it. We need to fix it. Then we can remove everything then. Oh, it didn't work. Then we need to go down again. At least we know where we want it. And we know that we need to fix this as well. We need to fix this one. Because we need a power concrete beam. And over here, there's something wrong. Yeah, and it should be this direction. Now, and then we remove this one, this one, this one, and this one. Gonna be one more though, so this one is going to be a little bit more powerful, but anyways. Cool. Then we need to connect this. Cool, so let's save this one. And then see if this works. Let's see if this works then. Now it's lighting up here. Oops. Yeah, I need to fix this one. Can go down and fix that at once, since we know that it's something wrong with it. I also need to fix this as well. Just be like that. This one we need to change. Like that, and then we need to save it. Let's go up again and see if it works. Yeah, I should probably do like this as well. Why doesn't this work? Oh, now I'm stuck. I think I know what's wrong though. I think I know what's wrong. Let's try again. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna remove this one. I'm gonna take this one and I can't put this one on this one. Ah, I don't understand. Now I think I fucked it up. That's a little bit boring though. That's a little bit boring. Cool, cool. So I'm going to see if I can make this work though. Going to try it a little bit differently. How does this work? I'll test it here first then maybe. Doesn't go any further faster. So that doesn't work though. I need the entrances. And what I don't understand is why I cannot. Maybe I'm gonna do it this way instead. Let's see now. Gonna do it differently. Let's see here. So just gonna remove this again, and I'm going to put the entrance here. But why can't I do that? Because what I think is the thing is that this one is not directly in front like this one is. So let's say I do this then. This one cannot be nudged. Why? It's almost like they had done it because we cannot build any cannons anymore. Invalid pipe shape. Okay, so I'm allowed to do that then. Okay. So you need to build like a support first and then place the entrance. Now it should be possible though. Okay, so let's see if this works. No, it doesn't work. Why is that? Why are these yellow? Does this work then? Yeah, that works. Cool. And we're going to have this then, 2 of these. Then remove this one. Cool, does it work now if I save it? Does it work now? Let's try it. This is try and error until we make it functional. Yes, it works. Yeah, I understand that you need to train a little bit on this. Cool, but at least it works. Let's go up and see if we can mount it and if it's functional. Because if it is, we can make the rest of the Hypertube over to the power plant. Because that will be our next mission in the next one. Cool. Cool, and I need to add some of these. Oh no. Cool, so we have this one down here now. Or okay, so let's test it out, see if it works. Cool. What I'm going to do now, we need to make these all over the place. So we need to make some new ones as well. How should we make those then? Because I got some of these last time. I'm gonna check out something else as well. Maybe this corner road barrier are nice. 4. Just gonna have all of them. 9. When did I have 8? Cool. Let's experiment a little bit with these though. Because yeah. Let's try out these as well. How does this work? Oh, they are only straight. I was hoping they would like swing and curve and stuff as well. Yeah, maybe we can make something cool though. Maybe we can make something cool. Cool, so this one is okay. I'm going to layer the blueprinter. Then we're gonna build a base. Yeah, so we cannot use those, but we can use like a small support here. Because this one don't need to be that massive though. We want it to be a little bit up in the air. So maybe we should have it 5 up, this one. So it's gonna be minimum 5 up. Minimum 5 up. Cool, so this is gonna be the base. Hypertube base. Then we should probably be having this icon. Then we want it to be in the Hypertubes. Hypertube base. And then let's remove this then. Because yeah, I can remove that and that. Because this one is going up here. The rest I can build myself, but this is gonna be the top. Let's say this one is like this then. And then this one is like this. Then we do have one here. Let's go up in this one. And we do have one here, but over here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because we want one here as well, so it's 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because the thing is that we want these like that, and then this is probably gonna be hard though. We want this one in the middle. And this is gonna connect to this one. Then we're gonna aim this one like this. We're gonna swoop it down. We cannot. Okay, so we're gonna redo this. Gonna put it there then. This is hard. What if it's like this then? Can I change position? By the way, maybe it's better with this one. Maybe it's better with this one. Yes. We are going to use this one. Here. Like this. That's cool. Can I color this one? Can I change color on it? Oh, they're not. They can be like this. Cool, because the thing now is that we need to find a middle here. And that should be approximately here. That should be the middle. Yeah. Because in the middle here, I do want something special in the middle there. And the special thing I want in the middle is the Hypertube support. Like that. Yeah, I don't really want the thing. Let's do this then. Let's do this and then remove this one again. Maybe we should have a Hypertube entrance there. No, we can. What about this one then? Maybe we can have this one there. And in the middle. Where is the middle? Approximately there. Maybe we can just have the tube itself there. Maybe that is better. Because I don't want the ugly one underneath there. Do have a tube here. In the middle. And then here, we want this to be supported cables. If it's possible. If we do have to have this support though. This is hard. How does this look? Is it cool? Is it cool or is it just stupid? I don't dare having this there, but it kind of have to be there as well. The question is, can I go through or not? Maybe I should have some lights here as well. Yeah, I think I failed a little bit though, but anyways. Thing is that, let's see what kind of color do we want here then. Do you want red maybe? Or do you want green? Or do you want blue? What color do you want on the Hypertube? Maybe that's cool. Now I need to remove all of this again. Then we want to copy this one. That's a little bit cool though. That's a little bit cool. Could probably remove the one here though. Whoops. Then we can have beams there instead. So let's say we do like this and then we have these beams. Yeah, that would probably fuck up everything. We can have these beams. These as well will probably take up too much space. Because the thing with this is that I could actually paint them. Probably gonna go for the original design. How does it look at like at the night though? Maybe we're gonna have a star design here. Maybe that is cooler. Something like that. Yeah, that's cooler. Cool with a star and having anything else. That's nice. Starting to look like something. Question now is, what if I need to put on some of these? Can I add them on this one? Yes, I can. Which is good. Let's try it out then. The question is, should I have some lights down on the side on this one as well? Maybe that's cool. Or maybe I should not. Maybe I should not have that. Yeah, I should probably not. Let's save this one as it is now. This one is going to be Hypertube top. Hypertube top. Select icon, and then I probably want this one. Cool. So now I have this one as well. Let's try it out in practice then. See if it works. But yeah, I should probably make something else as well. Let's see here. That means that this one should also bring some power. This one should also bring some power. Power cable in between as well. So now we do have a power cable in between as well, and then let's see here, let's clear it. And we're gonna go for the other designs that we already built. Let's see here, so blueprints. So you want this one, probably 3 or 4 of this one, 4 of this one. Probably want at least 1 of those. We're gonna do this better in another episode because we are using a lot of time in experimenting and stuff like that, which is it's okay, but not ideal. This will be a lot easier when I get some faces into the future. Let's see here. So over here we do want the base, Hypertube base. Ooh, I got a nice arrow now. We want to reach the power plant over there. I don't really know where we want. Yeah, maybe on the side. Cool. So let's have this one here. Then we want the top. I think this stacks perfectly. Hopefully it does. Let's try. Cool. And we want this one to snatch on this one. And we want a power cable here. Want the power cable. Number 6. Cool. Then the idea is that we can continue on the Hypertube base. This one is going to go in this direction. Then I want the top. We want this one to be blueprint. Then we want the power line. This is going to be connected with this one. Can I reach it? Cannot. Ooh, it's possible. Then we want this one. Nice smooth curve. Cool. Then we're going to have another one. Hypertube base. This is high up. Probably gonna have it here then. Maybe we should have it straight in front of this. Then we want another top. We want a nice curve over there. Cool. Like that, and then this one. Cool. Then we kinda want this one to go over here, because I want the station or Hypertube station or terminal or what we should call it over here. Cool, and then we need the top one. So this is how you use blueprints. Imagine how long time I would spend on this if I should build every single one of them by hand. That would be a tremendous task. Cool, cool, and now I do want a base, and here I can probably have more of them now. Because here I want some foundations, and then let's build this a little bit differently. And here we do just want to have a stairway or something. But we also do want to have, let's say, remove this one. Then I want it to come down here. Like this, and just to be safe, I just want a wall over here though. Let's build a wall over here. Cool. So if I'm coming into fast speed, I will crash into this one. Yeah, I do want this one. That's gonna go in this direction. For example, like that. Should be possible to rotate this one in I don't understand it. But yeah, at least this one. It's coming in here from this one and being taken back again. Cool, so this one needs power. Probably gonna make this a little bit slicker for every time, probably. This one is coming this direction into this tube again. But then we need to fix it a little bit over here. Because this one can't be like this though. It can't be like this. It needs to come here and it needs to go here. Probably not there though. Because it's gonna come in the middle of one of these. Goes down here. We want walls again. just to be safe. Look at that. Like a charm. And then. Cool? Isn't that funny? Isn't that cool? Super fast. Then if you don't boost, it's gonna be a nice and slow dance. So that is the Hypertube. Yeah, that is the Hypertube. Going in here, you put yourself into this one and then you can accelerate around this and then shoot yourself out and over to the next place. So we spend a lot of time building this now, but the next one will be built even faster because we have all the components that we need. So yeah, this is gonna bring us to every part of the world eventually. Then I need to make this accelerator a little bit nicer because I'm probably gonna have that more places if you need them. And then you can go off to the right, for example, and then into an accelerator and then into this one again. Let's say if you want to go even faster. So that is the thought about that. What do you think about this round star Hypertube tops though? Do you like them or are they ugly? I think I like them though. So I'm gonna see those all around the world, I think, eventually, because this is gonna be my main way of traveling. That's a nice thumbnail. Thank you for watching. Please leave a like and please subscribe, and I hope I see you in the next one. Take care, have a nice day, and bye bye.